Hello and welcome back to another daily English debate video. In today's video, we will do debate worksheet number 4, supporting opinions 2. So let's get started. For today's video, we only have activities, no explanations about debate. So we're going to get started with our first activity. In this activity, we have some different reasons and we have some different support. What you need to do is match the reason to the correct support. This activity is a bit challenging because the opinion is the same for all of the reasons. The opinion is the countryside is better than the city. But we have 6 reasons why the countryside is better than the city, and we have 6 supports, 1 for each reason. So for this activity, you need to match the support and the reason. So you should be careful and look for key words to match the supports and the reasons. So look out for keywords. They should help you match the supports and the reasons. All right, so you can pause the video now, try the activity, and then we will check answers. All right, you should be finished with the activity. Now let's check answers. I know that this is a very challenging activity, so if you had some problems, that's okay. We'll check the answers now, and I will explain how to find the support that matches the reasons. So let's start with number 1. Number 1, the countryside is better than the city because people are more friendly. The answer for number 1, the support, is E. I used to live in a small town. I knew everyone and everyone knew me. We all helped each other. So for number 1, the answer is E. So number 1 is about people being friendly, and E says that this person knew everyone, that the people helped each other, and that's what being friendly is. Number 2, the countryside is better than the city because the country is cleaner. So this reason is about the country being cleaner. We want to look for a support that either says the countryside is very clean or the city is very dirty. So our support for this one is B. In the country, there are fewer factories and cars, so there is less pollution. Our key word here is pollution, matches with the idea of clean, because pollution is the opposite of clean. All right, number 3, the countryside is better than the city because there's less crime in the country than in the city. So for number 3, we want a support that is about crime. And our support for number 3 is F. For example, when I was walking around the city, a thief stole my wallet. You hear many stories like this in the city. Remember, our reason was about crime, and in support F, they are talking about a thief stealing your wallet. That is a crime, so for number 3, the answer is F. Number 4, the countryside is better than the city because going to work and coming home is easier than in the city. So for number 4, we want a support that is related to going to work, being on time. And our support for number 4 is A. In the city, if there is a car accident, there will be a big traffic jam and you will be late for work. That is your hint, late for work. In 4, it's saying going to work and coming home. So if you are late to work, that is related to going to work. Number 5, the countryside is better than the city because the country is quieter. So our keyword here is quieter. We want a support that is about noise. And our support for number 5 is D. When you walk in the city, you hear horns, cars, trains, and loud music. So D, you hear horns, cars, trains, and loud music. This is all about noise, so it relates to number 5. That means our last one, number 6. The countryside is better than the city because the country is less stressful than the city. Our support is C. Every day in the city, you get on crowded trains and you must walk through so many people and bicycles that it feels very stressful. So here we have a keyword match. In number 6, they say the country is less stressful. In support C, they say it feels very stressful. Our keywords match, so that means the support for number 6 is C. All right, those are the answers for that activity. At the bottom of the page, we have our language box again that we learned last time. So now let's move on to the right side of the page. Here is our final activity about saying your opinion, giving reasons, and support. So in this activity, we are going to practice matching opinion, reason, and support. Everything that we have learned so far, we will use in this activity. The hint for this, what you should do, is look for topic and keyword matches. We have been very nice. The opinions are all different. So all of the opinions for this activity are different. So when you read the opinion, you should look for a reason that is related to that topic and a support that is related to that topic. So think about the topics, read the reasons and the supports, and match the topics together. Okay, you can pause the video, try the activity, and then we will check answers at the end. Okay, you should be finished with our final activity. So let's check answers. Starting with number 1, coffee is better than tea. Our keyword here is coffee. Looking at the reasons, the reason that matches number 1 is D. D, since coffee keeps you awake. We have a keyword match. The support is E. E. Each cup of coffee contains about 105 milligrams of caffeine. We can see that the keyword match is coffee. They say coffee in the opinion, coffee in the reason, coffee in the support. So that's number 1. Opinion number 2, smoking should be banned in all restaurants. The reason is E, because it can cause health problems for other customers. There is no keyword match, but we know that smoking is bad for our health. So E is the correct reason. The support is ka. So for number 2, the reason is E, the support is ka. Many studies have shown that smoke can cause cancer to people who don't smoke. We have the keyword smoke. We also have the word cancer. Cancer is about your health, so it matches with opinion 2 and support E, or reason E. Okay, next, opinion 3, old buildings should be torn down and replaced. Our keyword here is old and buildings. Our reason is A, because they are old and weak, and that makes them dangerous. Even if you don't understand torn down and replaced, we have the keyword old, so that means that A is our reason. And our support is A. When there is an earthquake, old buildings often collapse, causing many people to be hurt. So here we have our keyword match, old buildings. All right, number 4, basketball is more exciting than soccer. The reason, C, because there is more scoring in basketball than in soccer. We have 2 keyword matches, basketball and soccer, in our reason. And our support is O. For instance, a typical soccer score is 1-0. A typical basketball score is 96-91. So that is our support. Number 5, there should be no school uniforms. Our reason, F, because school uniforms are not comfortable. We have a keyword match, school uniforms, school uniforms. And our support is A. They are often too cold in the winter and too hot in the summer. For the support, there is no keyword match, but in the reason, it said school uniforms are not comfortable. Too cold and too hot means that something is not comfortable. So for our last opinion, 6, we should take our next school trip to the United States. Our reason, B, because the United States has many famous amusement parks. And our support, U. For example, Disneyland and Disney World are both in the United States. In all 3, we have a keyword match, United States. All right, those are the answers for our last activity for today. That is the end of debate worksheet number 4 about supporting opinions, giving reasons, and saying your opinions. That is all for talking about our opinions. In our next debate lessons, we will start to learn about how to attack in a debate. So that's all for today. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the comments or send an email. And I hope you enjoyed this video. See you.